Okay, book haul.
Now they're on you.
Oh! Now they're not!
Hi friends, it's Alex and it is now week 3 of the Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon.
It's week 4.
It's now week 4 of the Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon. And I'm on holiday with Beth and Blue. I'm on holiday with Beth and Blue. It's now Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right?
It's Tuesday.
Okay. It's not week 4 and Wednesday, is it?
No.
It's now Tuesday. I didn't start my vlog yesterday. Yesterday was just packing and driving here, and then
We went to a Waterstones, Alex.
yes,
You bought books. You can show these books in the vlog.
they're in my room. On the way we went to Waterstones, and I got 4 books, which I'll probably show you at some point when I have them on me. I think Blue's laughing at me.
No, I
No,
think
Blue's gone to
the
get my books.
Whichever.
Okay, book haul.
Now they're on you.
Oh! Now they're not! Oh my god, you caught 3 of them.
We've done this one.
So I got one last up. The Lido.
Do you want any books you're reading or anything?
Our stop. Only Mostly Devastated. And then Beth picked me up a book, which I hope she's not about to put on my head. Mrs. England.
No, I think you should edit out me putting things on your head and just say that.
Here's Beth modelling the book.
I don't know how to model a book. Hang on, let me.
Yeah, pretend to read it.
It has beautiful spray pages.
It does. And it's signed apparently. My arm hurts. Yay! I can't remember what I've said in previous vlogs, so I'm just going to pretend I haven't talked about this book yet.
So I feel like that's the best way in case people haven't seen it.
So I'm currently reading Instructions for Dancing. I'm over halfway through now. I'm hoping to finish it today. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'll let you know what I think when I finished. And I think in a minute we're about to go into Weymouth and have a look around and get some ice cream. Okay, so it's now Wednesday. It's like late afternoonish. We're at the beach. It's a very, very rocky beach, which is not my favourite, but to be fair, it has its plus sides because now I'm not covered in sand. I've just been having a little paddle in the water, and Beth is full on having a swim. I didn't bring any books with me because it was quite a walk to get to this beach, so we only brought what we needed. But I can still give you an update without the books. So I've got like 40 pages left of instructions for dancing. Really, really, really enjoying it. I've enjoyed everything I've read by Nicola Yoon, so I'm really glad I'm liking this one too. It has so many elements that I like reading about. I didn't even realise I liked reading about ballroom dancing, but I really, really love Strictly, so it's not actually that surprising, and I've been really enjoying that. It also has music, which I like reading about. It has a female-female side couple, which I'm really glad about, and it wasn't like, it was very like normalised. They didn't come out to their friends and then be like, oh, by the way, we're also in a relationship. They were just like, oh, we're in a relationship. Like, that's the only bit that they announced. And I just really love seeing more and more LGBT rep normalised, and it's not like every single story about LGBT rep is a coming out story, which is nice. We also started, Beth and I started buddy reading Slay last night. We read about 100 pages. We're going to read another 100 today. I just want to finish instructions for dancing first. And yeah, so about 100 pages through, I'm also really enjoying that. It's about like, it follows a girl who created a like an online video game just for black people, where they can just come and be themselves. And there's also obviously a competitive element. And I wasn't expecting it to be like a card duel type thing, and I'm really enjoying that element. We should be reading some more today. Hopefully we have time. Tomorrow Beth and I are going for a swim in the pool where we're staying again. We went yesterday, I don't know if I said, we went yesterday and it was really quiet. There was just us two and two other people because it was the outdoor pool and it was cold and cloudy yesterday, so no one else wanted to go, I assume. So we're going again tomorrow. It's meant to be sunnier tomorrow, so I don't know if it'll be busier. Hopefully not. We're also planning on going for a walk tomorrow to a bit of land that we can see. Where we are, we can see the ocean, or we can see some water and then a bit of land and then like the sea behind it. So we're going to go walk along that bit of land and see what it's like, and that should hopefully be really fun. Oh, we also just had fish and chips for lunch from one of those really expensive places right by the sea, and it was the best fish and chips I've ever had. So for once it was actually worth the price we paid. So I was really happy about that. But yeah, for now I'm just going to chill and enjoy being on the beach. I didn't bring my book, so I can't read right now, but I will read later, and hopefully I will finish a book today and get further into another one. Also, I just wanted to show you this really pretty rock I found. It's very small and round, and I just like collecting cool rocks on the beach. It's now Monday. I've been really bad at updating. So Beth, Blue and I left Weymouth on Friday, and Beth and Blue went home, and I met up with my parents and am now in Falmouth in Cornwall, staying with my aunt. We've had a nice few days. On Saturday, like on Friday we just drove here and then just chilled. On Saturday we went into town in Falmouth and I had a pasty and it was very nice. My favourite pasty shop that I've ever been to is in Falmouth, and I got to have a pasty from there. I was very happy, and we just had a little wander around. I really like Falmouth. I think it's probably one of my favourite towns in Cornwall, although I might be slightly biased because of my aunt living here and the fact that we've been here a lot. But I do really like it. And then Sunday yesterday we just had a bit of a lazy day around the house because it was bucketing it down with rain all day. So we didn't do anything. And then today we've been on a bit of an outing. We went down to Land's End, which was very nice. I have been reading. I think I can't remember when I last updated you, so I'm just going to update you on every book I've finished since. Okay, so oh yeah, also this sort of week 4 Whateverthon vlog is like a week and a half long. I didn't want to do just like a weird half vlog, especially seeing as I was on holiday throughout the whole of the last week and a half of Whateverthon. So I thought I'd just do one whole big long vlog for it. So that's why this vlog is still carrying on. So I did finish Instructions for Dancing. I ended up giving this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I did a review for it because I was on the blog tour, so I'll leave the review link down below if you want to check that out. Then I kind of quickly popped in and read Rick by Alex Gino. That was Blue's copy, so I've given it back to Blue. I read that last week while still with Beth and Blue, and I was able to give Blue back their book before we went our separate ways. And I really enjoyed that too. It features an asexual main character who is, he kind of starts off where he's like, you know, everyone's telling me I should be interested in girls and I'm just not interested in girls. I'm not interested in boys either. I'm not interested in anyone. Like, I feel, you know, like there's something wrong with me kind of thing. And then he goes, he's just starting middle school, I think it's American, so I don't really know, and he joins his new school's LGBT group, and that's where he first hears the term asexual and looks into it and decides that's how he feels. And it was just really nice. There was a lot of explaining of a lot of different identities, not just asexual, which was very nice, and I just really enjoyed the story. It was really nice. I think it was still about a 4-star for me just because it's middle grade, and I just tend to not enjoy middle grade quite as much as other genres like YA and stuff, but it was a really good book. And then on Saturday, I think, I don't know if I even updated you that I was reading this. So Beth and I buddy read Slay. We were meant to finish it on Thursday or Wednesday or something, but I didn't. I finished it on Saturday, and this was amazing. This was so good. I'm obsessed with this book. This book made me feel so much. Like, I got so angry and frustrated with the people in Kira's life and the stuff she had to deal with, and I was so invested in it, and I was so caught up, and I loved the story, loved the characters. It's so good. I really can't wait to read more from Brittany Morris because this was amazing. And then on Saturday, I think, again, I started, and this is the book I'm currently reading, and that is Punching the Air by Ibi Zaboy and Yusuf Salam. And this is apparently based on the true story of the Exonerated Five, as it says along the bottom here, which I had not heard of before reading this book, and I have looked a bit into it since. I bought this last week while we were on holiday. We found a bookshop that was selling books for £2, and I picked this one up there. In fact, I should show you the other books I picked up there, shouldn't I? Wait, it was just one other book, and I'll just do that now, seeing as I'm thinking of it. So I picked up Punching the Air, and I picked up The Book Ninja, obviously. But yes, I've looked a bit more into the Exonerated Five. I think they're also the Central Park Five, so I know a bit more about it now. But I'm just making my way through this book. I'm a decent chunk in. It's also written in verse, so it's not taking me too long to get through, and it is I am enjoying the verse, I guess. sometimes I find books in verse a bit hard to follow because I'm not really that into poetry in general. But this one I'm getting along with okay, which is good. And I don't want to say I'm enjoying it because it doesn't really seem like the kind of book you enjoy, especially not since it's based on a true story. So yeah, I'm making my way through that. I'm going to try and finish this tonight because it's in verse, so hopefully I can. Fingers crossed. And then after that, I still need to finish Finale. I still haven't finished Finale. I'm going to try and get on that. I've got the audiobook. I've only got an hour left. I just need to get on with it. I'm sorry, I've got my phone plugged into charge, so it's really hard to get you in a good spot. And then after I finish Punching the Air, I have 2 options of what to read next. So those options are Only Mostly Devastated by Sophie Gonzalez and One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I feel like I should read Only Mostly Devastated because it's less than 300 pages, but I really want to read One Last Stop. So we'll see what happens, but I feel like Only Mostly Devastated would be the best idea because then I can hopefully try and finish one more book for the readathon, which would be good, and then I can just read One Last Stop over the weekend. We go back home from Falmouth on Thursday, and then I also have Friday off, so even like Wednesday's our last day here, but even after that I've still got 4 more days, so I can fit a load of reading in before I get back to work. So hopefully I will be able to read both of these. That's the plan, but it just really depends on whether I finish Punching the Air. Also, I don't know if I said at the start of this week that I was going to try and read the selection of asexual books I had on my TBR, but basically what happened there is that I'm not in the mood for fantasy, and they're all fantasy. I'm just in the mood for contemporary. So I still read Rick because that one was contemporary, but I've just abandoned the rest, which is sad because I was really looking forward to it, but I'm just not in the mood for fantasy, and I've been reading a lot of fantasy lately and just like not wanting to pick it up, and then I picked up Instructions for Dancing and got back into reading again, so I'm clearly just in a bit of a contemporary mood, and I'd rather just read rather than try and force myself to read the books I should be reading and then not end up reading at all. So that's what happened there. But yeah, I'll try and get some nice clips of stuff. I think we're going to a National Trust property tomorrow, and then on Wednesday we're going kayaking, so we'll be going to a beach on Wednesday. So I'll try and get some nice beachy clips for you, and I'll update you when I finish Punching the Air. This is the wrap up of the final Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon vlog. It is very late. It's like a week after Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon ended. I just haven't got around to it until now. So I thought I would do like a wrap up of the whole readathon, which is also, it was a month on readathon, so it's basically just going to be my monthly wrap up. I ended up reading 6 books for the Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon, which are these 5, as well as Rick, which I gave back to Blue. And I I completed 8 prompts with my 6 books because I was going to try and read 1 book per prompt, but I ended up doubling up because I didn't read 15 books, I read 6. So yeah, so Caraval was cover features Team Colour because I was on Team Epic and High and Team Colour is black and Caraval has black cover. And then Legendary was the one where it start the first letter of Legendary, so L, is the same as the last letter of Caraval. And then instructions for dancing was my, what was it? Hold in the past year. Instructions for dancing was hold in the past year. Rick was cover reminds you of a pride flag because it literally has a pride flag on it. That's the whole point. And then Slay was author's debut and buddy read. And then Punching the Air was POC representation and disability and mental health representation. So those are the prompts I did. I'll put the bingo board thing here to show you how I did. So yeah, that was my Whatever-You-Want-A-Thon. That's how my readathon went. I enjoyed doing it. I really enjoyed the readathon. I do quite like these month-long readathons. They are lots of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed all the random clips from my travels. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!